Good day, wonderful viewers, and welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial, you are going to learn how best to simplify radicals. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you the two ways you can use to do this. Remember, simplifying or simplification simply means to reduce something given to its lowest form. Now, in our previous tutorial, we've already talked about what we meant by radicals and the rules guiding radicals. The link I'll leave in the comment. Now, let's see how to simplify these radicals. The first way is from the first question we have there. This is read as root 48. So how do we simplify this? The first method, we're going to have solution. And what we have there is root 48. So what you are going to do is to factor this number 48. Let's bring out the prime factors of this number. From there, we can now find the simplest form of this root 48. Let's do that together. So we're going to have 48. The last digit is 8, showing that 2 can divide it. In that case, I'm going to start dividing with 2. And when 2 divides this, it gives you 24. 2 divides again gives us 12. 2 divides will still give us 6. 2 divides will give us 3. And 3 will divide itself to give us 1. At this point, you are done dividing. You are going to collect it in 2's because what you have there is square root. So you are going to get them in 2's. So in that case, I'm going to collect this in 2's. When you collect, you take 1 out. Then here is 2, so you can collect and take 1 out. This one is just 1, so we are leaving it like that. Now these ones that we paired, we are going to multiply them. And when you multiply this 2 by 2, it's going to give us 4. This one that is left alone is the one that will remain in the radical sign. So we're going to have root of 3. This means that if you are to simplify root 48, it will simply give you, if you are to simplify root 48, this will simply give us 4 root 3 as an answer. This method is the prime factorization method. Now I'm going to show you another method, which in that method we make use of perfect squares. This one is square root. So you make use of your perfect squares. Okay, and let's remind ourselves of some perfect squares. In the perfect squares, these are some of the perfect squares. These are examples because we can have two numbers that we can multiply to give us back the number. So these numbers here are perfect squares. I hope that is clear. Now, if you want to answer this question again using the second method, which is the perfect square method, what do you do? Now, let me show you what you are going to do. What we're going to do there, remember our answer here is 4 root 3. So what we're going to do using the second method is, this is what we have, root of 48. Now you are going to get the highest perfect square that is closer to 48. If you check our pattern, you will notice that the one that is closer to 48 is 16. 25 is there, these ones are there. But when you get this, can you get another number that you can multiply with this to give you 48? If your answer is no, that means you cannot choose 48. You cannot choose 36. Can we choose 25? If you have two numbers you can multiply with, get a number you can multiply with this 25. Can it give you 48? If your answer is no, that means this is not what you would choose. So we're going to choose 16 because in this 16 as a perfect square, we can multiply 16 with another number that will give us 48. I hope that is cleared. So let's do this. So this is going to give us root of 16, or you can simply say divide 48 by 16. It will still give you another number, which is what? 3. Or you say 16 multiplied by 3. When you multiply this, it gives you 48. So when you get that perfect square, you get a number you multiply it with to give you the given number. Then you are good to go. So at this point, if you remember your rule, which we've already introduced, we said that when you have something like this, you can split it to have this. Okay? So in that case, 16 is a perfect square. And because it's perfect square, its square root will give us what? 4. I hope you are getting it. So we're going to have 4. You multiply it by root 3. And when you multiply this, it gives you back the same answer. So you see, whichever method you prefer is acceptable. Now, if that is understood, let's look at example 2. Now, for this example 2, we are going to go by our prime factorization method. If you're okay with perfect squares, you can use that, and let's know your answer in the comments. Remember, if you are still new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more. Let's know your thoughts about what we are doing in the comment section. You can share this tutorial with your friends and also give us a thumbs up. Now let's continue. So in this case, we are going to have, we do this for the benefit of beginners, okay? So in this case, we are going to have 960. So we are going to divide. The last digit is 0, so 2 can divide it. And when 2 divides this, we have 480. 2 divides is 240. 2 here is 120. 2 is 60. 2 is 30. 2 is 15. 3 can divide to give us 5. And finally, 5 divides itself is 1. So pair them. You pair, because it's square root, so you pair in twos. You pair this. These ones have nothing to be paired with. So multiply the paired one. 2 by 2 by 2 will give us 6. Will give us 8. So we have half, which is the coefficient, multiplied by 8, multiplied by, then these ones, you put them back in the root to have 3 times 5. Okay? So this will give us, this will cancel as 4. So we are going to have 4, multiply these two. It will give us 4 root 15 as an answer. For this example 3, I'm still going to show you 2 ways, because what we have is cube root. Cube root, okay? So what we do by the first method, we have 54. The last digit is 4, so 2 can divide. And when 2 divides this is 27. Next is 3. 3 here is 9. 3 here is 3. And 3 divides is 1. Because it's cube root, you group them in threes. So I'm going to, the only one that is 3 here is this, so you pick one. In that case, this is going to give us, this one you pick, that will be here, and this will remain in the cube root, You see what we have now. Now, if you are using the perfect cubes method, you're going to check out for the number that is closer to 54. Okay, the one that is closer here is 27. So that will give us cube root of 27. And when 27 divides 54, is going to give you 2. So you multiply this by 2. It gives you this. So in that case, this is another method, okay? So in that case, you are going to have split it. We have cube root of 27 multiply cube root of 2. And cube root of 27 is giving us 3. So we're going to have 3, and 3 multiplies this is 3 cube root of 2. And this is our answer. So you see, the methods gives you the same answer. The last example, what we have there is, we have 4th root of this. So I'm still going to show you 2 ways since it is 4th root, okay? So the first method, which is our prime factorization method, we have 2, 4, 3. The last digit is 3, so 3 can still divide that. And when 3 divides this, it will give us 81. 3 divides this is 27. 3 here is 9. 3 is 3, and 3 in itself is 1. Because it's 4th root, you are going to group in 4. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. You take 1 out. Okay, this will remain there. And in that case, you are going to have 3, this 3 here. Then you have 4th root of this remaining one here, which is 3. And this is your answer. Okay, now if you want to go by the 4th powers, you know that this will give us 4th root of 243. You look out for the number that is closer, the highest one that is closer to this. And that one will give us, this will give us, let's check 81. 81 multiplied by 3. 81 multiplied by 3 will give us 243. Okay, so the next one there is you have 4th root of, this will be splitted to 81, and when you divide this by 81 it gives you 3, so that when you multiply this it gives you this. So in that case you split this to have 4th root of 81 multiplied by 4th root of 3, and 4th root of 81 from here is 3, so we have 3 4th root of 3 as an answer. So you see so many, the two ways you can use to simplify. You can go with anyone that you prefer. And remember, if this tutorial was helpful, let's know about it in the comment section. Share this and subscribe for more. I will see you in our next class. Bye-bye.